Hey guys, it's Jess. I'm back with a video for all you gorgeous Cancerians, and I am going to pull from the After Tarot deck for you guys. We're here today to find out what blessings Spirit has for you in the new year, the coming new year being 2022. I will say that this is a timeless reading, so if you're watching this after the new year's already passed, then just take it from, my blessings in a couple of weeks, that kind of thing. So Spirit has blessings for Cancerians. I have cleansed the deck for you and called in Spirit specifically for your energies now. Before I go on, I'm going to say the old cheesy old thing. Please like and subscribe. It means absolutely everything to me, and it helps me spread free tarot around the internet. It is a busy road and it has been raining on my road, so please excuse any background noise. I was about to start shuffling then, and this one wants to come out, so I'm actually going to use it. I'm actually going to take it as the first one to come out, and I'm going to carry on shuffling behind the camera. We did get a jumper then, but I'm not going to count it. These are leaping out today, they're leaping. Sometimes my cat jumps over things. I just saw this image of like a leaping cat. I feel like leaping into the unknown. That's got very, very much feels coming off this actually. Kind of hopscotch, leapfrog, that's what I'm thinking of. I'm sorry this video is a bit sporadic, a bit all over the place, but I have been feeling the energies are very strong here today with Spirit, and there's definitely a message to be had that may not be in the norm as such, your standard kind of message. Your blessings look like, well, they so far look like internal self-improvement blessings, ones that you have to go through to find your fortune, so to speak. Oh, check it out. Okay, so we've pulled your six, and I'm going to make sure they're in frame. Is that better? There we go. Okay, have you noticed my new addition to the desk, by the way? Actual Lucky Charms. How cool is that? Anyway, for Wheel of Fortune, you've got the Five of Cups. You've got the Hanged Man, Page of Swords, Ten of Swords, and Queen of Cups. Interesting here, because that's a 10, that's a 10. Anyway, I want to say that it's all got a happy ending, so don't worry about these negative looking figures in the centre. As I've been reading these zodiac readings for the blessings, each one is either filled with the joys of like everything's coming towards you, or there's a case of like split energies, duality going on. And I feel like you've got a path to take where you have to stay strong in your self belief. And I'm just getting this really, really strong message that faith is going to be everything to you coming into 2022 or coming into the next couple of weeks. Faith is going to be a strong theme with you. It doesn't have to be a religion, not necessarily faith in God or anything like that, but faith in yourself, faith in whatever you believe in. And that is going to be the reason luck either stays on your side or falls away, because the Wheel of Fortune, excuse the noise, knocking this into crystals and things. It's disrespectful of this beautiful crystal. I'll move it over here. Yeah, we've got the Wheel of Fortune here with the energies which could turn at the breath of a thought, if you know what I mean. The breath of a thought, as in that every moment you're breathing, every moment you're awake, and for us heyokas, every moment we're asleep as well, you're manifesting every moment of life, okay? So you can decide what to think and feel in every moment. And external things can make you feel and think a certain way sometimes, and you've got to remember that that's not real. The imagination is what is real, because that's what we do here. We do tarot and manifesting combined. Once you understand the laws of the universe and that you're manifesting in every moment, you can't go back. The wheel can't turn backwards, guys. It can only turn forwards, and you want to stay on top of it, and you're on top of it right now, and I applaud you for that. I really do. I want to say congratulations for that. I'm loving the blue skies ahead that you've got here. I'm loving the learning energy that you're bringing in, that you're realizing you're getting a lot of downloads and that sort of thing, I think, at the moment. And coming into the end of the year, you will be, if it's not resonating yet, it's just because it hasn't happened yet. But you're going to get all of these downloads. It is a full moon tonight. As I'm reading this right now, it's a full moon. So you're getting all those energies on your reading as well, no doubt. But what I will say is that use this energy now to propel you forward in a good way. But be thinking about yourself and just remembering that you're protected at all times. And even if you've been manifesting love and stuff like that that hasn't come to fruition, don't dwell on it too much, because you know what, you can end up thinking about that so much that you're forgetting what's going on around you. And look at that. Your chance to be a hero and save this guy or do some good in the world is being missed. It's being missed. And you're worrying about this spilt blood, whatever the hell that is. Beer? Spilt beer. Knock someone's pint over, had a fight? And I'm just being silly, but I think that the worries of the past hurts are keeping you from realizing what's around you, and the opportunities around you are to do good in the world. And look, you've still got 2 full cups here, full of enough emotion to keep you satisfied and keep you going. All you've got to do is turn around and realize that they're there, and that involves going within and understanding that you've got to give all the love to yourself right now. And these dark clouds of thought, you've got to let them pass by, and you've got to open up your eyes. Open your eyes and see what's around you and what you're missing. What you're missing. You're worried about the past so much that you're missing out on possible being a hero now, giving some good to the world right now. You've got gifts that you've got to give to the world. You've got so much going for you. And stop worrying about past hurts, because you're not going to stay on top of the wheel of fortune, and luck can very easily turn. If you go into this energy, luck can very easily turn. And I feel like that's what might happen going into the year. And you're going to have some ups and downs. It's not a bad thing. Sometimes we have to go through this stuff, you know. I feel like your reading might be quite long compared to some of the others. I've been talking for 8 minutes on 2 cards. So, the Hangman, okay. Look at the way this actual deck, the After Tarot deck, depicts it. Someone is feeding him some water. He's been hanging around for so long off this beautiful tree of life. And people used to crucify people on trees, you know? That's an actual fact. I mean, trees give us life. What human beings have used them for and done to them is done to each other, you know? That's this energy here. Historic, worrying about the history, you know? Oh, it's coming through me. I went a bit maudlin then, didn't I? It's this energy. Okay, we've got to stop that, because you can't change the future if you're worrying about the past. It doesn't even make sense to worry about the past, because it doesn't even exist. It's been and done. And you can either rewrite the past, as I would teach in manifesting. If I was coaching someone that wanted to rewrite the past, I'd be like, it doesn't happen. It didn't happen. So it just didn't happen. Rewrite it. So it was a nice experience, and watch reality change. Because that's your power. You can actually do that. But it's easier to let things float by, let the bad things float on by, and realise if you can't control them, let them go. Depends if you're into conscious creation or not, but if you're not, let them go, or rewrite them if you are. And the Hangman is going through this great period of transformation, because it's okay. He wants to be illuminated. He wants all the blood to rush to his head so that he's illuminated. And look how it's working already. He's getting followers feeding him. People are perhaps getting more followers on social media and things like that, getting more followers, getting more clients to their business and that sort of thing. That is not a normal message I would get from that card. It just came through me now, and I am an intuitive reader, guys. So you get what I say. I say what I see, I say what I hear. And I have been feeling really clairaudient today. So definitely something about social media followers or clients to your business coming in now, which is not the normal meaning of this card. But yeah, you're going to go through this. Good feeling like luck is on your side. Good feeling, learning more, voraciously soaking up knowledge like a sponge on the etheric side of life and what you need to know about your business and what you need to do to go forward in life. You're going to learn new things, and it's gorgeous, it's beautiful. You're going to learn new things, whether good or bad happens to you, because there's learning going on, and your spirit guides are learning about you. And the more they learn about you is because you decide what you want, and the more you decide what you don't want, the more you know what you do want. And they're hearing you. Your spirit guides are hearing you, and you've got to be ready to receive your blessings. So knowing what you want is important when it comes to getting what you want. I feel like some of you are in a place where you just don't know what you want, but that's okay because it's leading you closer to knowing what you want by knowing what you don't want. I hope you get me. I hope you're still with me. All right. Page of Swords. This particular depiction, he's ready for anything. And the weird thing is I did a live reading for the collective on Instagram earlier, and he came out. So there's lots of people out there feeling ready for anything. I believe this was in that reading as well. They're in a completely different position. But ready for anything. And you're ready to speak your mind, and you're ready to speak your truth. This could also be a message coming in from some of you. For some of you, even. But this gang is like approaching. And there's only one of you, and there's three of them, and you're ready to cut them down. Go, boy. Yeah. I just want to say, nice on the poise. Sweet poise, some of you. I keep seeing this lately, and I keep seeing it, and I keep hearing played dead. I feel like this, I read this differently every time I see it. And right now, it's these electric skies that are drawing me in. The way they're like electronic. Let me try and get that in focus. There. Look at the way they're drawn. Like electronic signals of some sort being sent. Someone's got some online followers coming in and building a new website or something to do with doing business online, but they're maybe rebranding. Okay, that's just for some of you, but this is definitely like you're needing people who need people. We all need people from time to time, even the ones that really don't normally need people. I personally love solitude, but we all need to socialise occasionally, and you need friends, even if it's just occasionally. But being a good friend, you won't have any friends unless you're a good friend, and I think you're trying to find that balance at the moment. Well, not at the moment, in the near future, in the new year, you'll be finding this balance of just absolutely speaking up and speaking your truth, feeling fully illuminated and like really, really powerful emotionally and mentally. This old energy has been totally let go. You've basically turned around, picked up the cups you've got and run with them, and I'm going to learn more. I'm going to learn even more, and I'm going to get back on top of the Wheel of Fortune. And you do that, and the Page of Swords is coming out to say, yeah, you do that, and you're ready for anything now. And even if the wind is blowing in the background, you're steady and strong. Even if you're standing on a lumpy bit of ground, you're steady and strong. And your words are steady and strong. It's like, did I stutter? No, you did not. You did not. You spoke clearly, and everyone heard you. And the universe heard you, because you now know what you want a bit more. You knowing what you want a bit more, coming more further into the new year. And then it's just like you've allowed some negative thought patterns to seep in, perhaps. But what you've also realised is that none of this is real. This is the Matrix, and none of this is real. These are the sort of thoughts you're having. I think you're awakening to that, to your manifestational power, is actually sort of like, the tower didn't come out, but I'm feeling like, struck by lightning, like, and collapsed because the weight of the new knowledge. Oh, wow, that's what you've been learning. Yeah, you've been learning all this esoteric stuff. And yeah, it can be lonely when you're going into this. Yeah, I mean, you might be this character that's drowning as well. You might feel like you're drowning under the weight of this new knowledge and old friends falling away. I'm getting various interpretations because I feel like for the different people watching, I'm getting all your interpretations. It's like, whoa. So yeah, Queen of Cups in the end position here. So she's staring into this cup, which isn't like a normal cup on the rest of the cups cards. It doesn't look like that cup, does it? Like, it's completely different. It's really elaborate. And yeah, she's staring into it, and she's about to put a fish into it, because this is the after tarot deck. The depictions are different. I would say mermaids might be a sign for some of you guys. Fish themselves, even. But do you see how she's got the sun and the moon on her chair? There's total balance going on. It's the Gemini new moon right now. I'm getting that energy. Sorry, it's the Gemini full moon right now. I'm getting that energy coming out of this really, really strongly. I feel like that's going to charge you up. And even if it doesn't feel like it, this full moon is going to propel you into the future. And I'm just going to pull a card from the bottom of the deck. I'm not sure if Spirit's taking the mickey out of me right now. And the top. Okay, okay, the Moon and the Chariot. They basically clarify everything I've just said. There's this forward movement, this forward motion, which starts around about here. Well, it starts here, but it starts at the beginning of the year, and it feels like, wow, we're really going to get somewhere this year. But then you start doing all this dwelling. You could be the drowning character. I feel like for some of you, it's all very overwhelming. But you turn around, pick up the cups you've already got, and then you get more and more enlightened, and so much so that it seems like everyone just exists to please you. And you wake up to your manifestational power. And then you realize that you can say and have and be and do anything you want, and you feel so strong and staid and powerful and poised. And that is to be applauded. And of course that's going to be overwhelming, and sometimes we need to take a rest, guys. Everyone does. But you need your friends around, and you realize that this world isn't even real. Your imagination is what is real. So you spend more time in your imagination. You spend more time on your own. Perhaps you start spending more time in meditation and doing visualizations. Guys, this is so beautiful, because she is very dreamy, the Queen of Cups, very dreamy and loving. And she very much has all the love to give. But she's full of emotion, And that could be good or bad. But I see that as really good in this case. And I see that she's actually intuiting affirmations and what have you into the water in the cup, because water holds vibration. And look at her gown, which is covering clouds. I really feel like she's harnessing her thoughts now, so much so that she is a human representation of love and a human representation of her own thoughts. Because you've been using affirmations like I am love and that sort of thing, you become love. And 3D always catches up. 3D always catches up. It has to conform. All right, guys. Yeah, so these cards came out, this one off the bottom and this one off the top. Here's your forward motion and here's your full moon. Can't say any more than that. The scorpionic energy crawling out your shadow side, basically, happily swimming away. It's going to crawl out onto the land and it's going to be exposed by the moon. Nothing can hide in the light of the full moon. So you've got your wild side and your domestic side here. You've got the towers as well. Very, very Gemini. This is very Gemini full moon. Guys, I'm picking up tonight's energy on your energy. Very much so. So whenever you watch this, it will definitely be supercharged with the full moon Gemini energy. And that's full of positivity. But I really want to say that it's the 21st in a few days, and that will be summer solstice or Yule. Sorry, winter solstice or Yule. Should we put some little icy crystals on for Yule? There we go. Have you seen my Christmas tree as well, guys? Look at that. There's my little Christmas tree. How cool is this? It's just for the tarot table. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you that. But yeah, we've got some beautiful, beautiful forward motion. And what I said before about feeling exposed, you definitely don't care about feeling exposed. You definitely don't care about saying what you have to say. And you are fully in command. This is a manifestational power card. This is manifestational power card, guys. All right? Now I'm going to put you an oracle card. To recap that, you end up in a very good place, full of love. Sometimes I can't remember the things I said when I was channeling, so you might want to watch the video back. But, guys, it was a pretty fantastic reading. I was literally shuffling, and you have a jumper, which leapt across the room, and it's whale. The whale literally breached across the room. I'm going to do your music oracle as well, but we'll talk about this for a minute. The whale breach is all about how the whale lives in the ocean. However, it has to breathe air occasionally, and when it does, it's just like a big relief and a release. So I want you to do that right now. Like, use breath and use your breath work and get out of your normal situation. Walk down the street you've never walked down before. Try the climbing wall or something you've never done before. Go to archery classes or something. I don't know. Do something you don't normally do, and it will feel like a breath of fresh air. And I really feel like the air coming off this, that he's breathing, is very, very much coming out of this Page of Swords. So your strength is going to give you the power to be able to do things you haven't tried before, and just be able to breathe. You'll find yourself breathing more easily. You'll find yourself breathing more easily. I've been shuffling this for a good few minutes now. Excuse me. Very peculiar. There's like 58 cards, I think, in that deck, and you got one that another sign already had. I've only done about 9 of these, maybe 7. I'm not sure. So far in this series of blessings, but your New Year blessings are your self-improvement. Your New Year blessings are you coming into your own. Kurt wants to say, we're all in this mess together, so we may as well make some noise. I do read reversed, guys. You just didn't happen to get any today. And don't read oracle cards reversed, because the words would be upside down. They're not supposed to be read reversed. We're all in this mess together, so we may as well make some noise. Don't become your own tribute band, and you can't buy teen spirit. That's what Kurt Cobain has to say. Right, this legend says, we're all in this mess together, so we may as well make some noise. Okay, that relates very much to this. It's about taking those quiet times, but also knowing when to socialise, because you need to make friends. None of this existence is real anyway, and we're here to have fun. He's basically saying what I said about that. Don't become your own tribute band. Yeah, stand up for yourself. Become enlightened and knowledgeable yourself. And yeah, don't be a pastiche of yourself, you know. Don't try and be anything you're not. Don't try and be anything you're not. You can't buy teen spirit. I feel like a lot of you watching are very youthful, very good at staying in on the youthful side, however old you get in real life, you know?